as I suspected I would. I had an early night here. So that's it now, John. He's in bed here. You cleared up, you don't want to go to sleep. No! I don't want to go now. You're right now, I think you're fine. I think you were better behaved when you were four. You didn't say no so much then, unless you never got your way about a car. Oh, yeah, well, shut up for that. Right, come on, we're going to bed now. Yeah. Come on, Charles. We're going to bed now. So I'll ask you. I want to ask you a question as well. What is it? You ain't having no more biscuits? Yeah. This is all genuineness. Oh my God, Jesus Christ, yes. Tell me about your childhood. It's like, what? No, I'm about to pass out through tiredness. You want me to relay 46 years of my life? No. No. I says, come on. I says, already, I says, you know a lot, don't you? Yeah. Well, think of a question related to one specific incident I could have told you about in the past. And, I always say this as well, if I feel it's appropriate to do so, I'll answer you honestly, yeah. If you can't think of one. Anyway, we're going to bed now, Jess. Good night. I love you, good night. Here she goes. Tell me about where we used to live. I was like, what? Come on, man. Ain't like I've not told you enough stories before. What about the I took a plug. I was like, that's enough now, Chaz. I'm kind of going to sleep now, and you are, please. Yeah. Tell me about your childhood. I know it's not the 1920s, mate. I'm in bed, but I'm not on a chaise lounge. You know, carry on. So I was like, oh, God. Anyway, she's still asleep. Look at old Jazz. I'm up. I've got me work to do now. I think you're fine. I don't really mind. I know what I've got to do. Bizarrely, I quite enjoy it, so there we go. But I had an email the other day. Oh, my email didn't appear for day. I'm like, come on. I could have dealt with that had I have known it was there. It should have been there for me to view at 10:24, but no. Gone 6. Oh, fuck, she's finished now, ain't she? So, you know, I'll just say sorry. Bit of an issue with my emails. I'm replying now. And it's from the local council here. I know, well, I know if she is. We've had emails before. And I'm like, yeah, what do you want? You can't. So, yeah. And the title says, second warning letter. I'm like, what about? Well, there's 2 issues here. So, well, you know, the first one's the most important, to be fair. I've never had a first warning letter, to the best of my knowledge. No one's told me. Either verbal, well, if it's a letter, you got to have it, ain't you? And they're going through my emails going, no, typing, it's not there. I don't recall ever laying eyes on one, first of all. So they go, maybe I missed it, I get enough emails, I'll go through. Is it there? I suspect it's from her or somebody else, if it's there. So I go, no, it ain't there. Well, I've never had the hard copy, you know, if it's come through the post, this is your first warning letter, yeah. Oh, hang on. So I think, yeah. So I reply and go, you know, I would have replied later, but the thing is, I've never received a first warning letter. So if you could, you know, look at this matter in some detail, reply to me comprehensively as to how I have received a first warning letter and what it details, please. So, and then, I think, hang on, while I'm here, I've done it appropriately and through the means I meant to, you know, in that my first point of contact, given I'm here, is reception, yeah. I think you'll find I was there, you'll have seen me on camera, around about 8:30, 9 o'clock, the first day I'm here. We've got I did it as discreetly as I could, because I don't really want to cause attention to this fact. And the man gave the impression like, oh dear, well, we'll keep that all hush hush, nobody's ever encountered that for some time. Cockroaches. Ow! Pull close to his face in here. And it ain't, well, I don't converse with no adults apart from staff, yeah. It's the kids. They tell me, yeah, you're right, well, not me. Why not? Well, we got bed bugs again. Oh dear. You know, and I said to him, I'll speak to him. I enjoy chatting to him. I'm like, well, see the way it seems to me, yeah, now, from what you kids are telling me and what I know now myself, yeah. If you're fortunate enough to live here, you get one or the other. You'll either have cockroaches, they're everywhere in the hotel, you'll spot them, or you'll have bed bugs like Jasmine's little mate when we put you home. Sadly, he moved on. He was only here for 4 days, but they made the most of it for 4 days. But, he'd encountered bed bugs. Oh, God. It's not good. If you actually visit people say, don't let the bed bugs, but you can't stop him for a start, yeah. And I'm there in reception one day, I said to my mate, who used to converse at smoking time, yeah. And he'd go, you alright? He goes, no, not really. So, why not? He's there in the queue, yeah, with this little pot. I'm like, oh, what's in there? He goes, I tell you, fella, a bed bug. I was like, no. I said, they ain't small. No, they are not. I could tell what it was. He's telling me what it is. I'm like, oh. It's not good because his little girl, she's only 2 or so, unfortunately for her, had chicken pox at the time, which was affecting his skin, don't it? Now, in addition to that, they got them nibbling on her, yeah. And the fuckers behind reception said, prove it. You want to move through, prove it. So he did. He went to the effort to capture one in a little pot and bring it. Think you find them, then had to move him, yeah, to another room, which obviously inconvenienced them. In addition to that, they had to strip his room, remove his beds, replace it. In his instance, this happened for him. He's not there no more. They replaced all his beds. Physically got rid, yeah. And I know this to be true. You put around the car park in here, they've got one of these like containers what you get dropped off. Not a skip, like a huge container. He went me the other day. He says, oh, I want to watch this, Jazz, but we can't really. I wanted to see how he swapped them over, but he was there, he was going to do that. We had to crack on. I said, we can't watch it now. And when we popped back out, he'd done it. It's just that, not cheap, you know. You got to hire them out. They'll come and swap them clearly, as they are doing now. Throwing a snout around, that was empty. You can walk in and just put your stuff in. I was like, yeah. Fucking full again, man. I noticed the other day, literally yesterday. It's full again. That was only a couple of weeks ago, yeah. What it's full of, I do not know. And I don't want to know. Because unfortunately for us, one kid hit a tennis ball over there, so I won't go now. I'll get it later, so I think it was Mr. Eastern European as I approached to say, he didn't quite grasp it. I said, look, our tennis ball here, is over that fence, you know where that is. I'm going to go and retrieve it now. Is that okay? I'm telling you, in case you think I'm up to no good, because I'm up there like, what's she doing over there? What I'm doing is retrieving that ball, I think you find, yeah. Okay then, yeah, bye-bye. So I do. I'm not there having a snaz around there, getting the fuck out. Don't trip, having a fall around here. It's like a mattress graveyard. They're there for a good reason. How? I don't want to know. How they come into your presence, bedbugs, I don't know. Do not know. I don't, as far as I know, they're always there, ain't they? So there's things latent, mites and that, in your bed. I've read this years ago, you know, how clean your house. Here we are, hoovering our bed again, because that's the best way to try and eradicate, to see at least some of the existent mites there. Luckily for me, my bed's got a coating on it, in case I were indeed incontinent, or it's wipeable clean, or if there were bed bugs in it, they can't exactly pop out and nibble me, I suspect. Because me and Jasmine have had this conversation, if we have, at Great Lake, you know, what would you rather have, Jazz? Cockroaches that freak you out and are a health hazard, or be nibbled on while you're asleep. You wouldn't know about it yet. Nibbled on while you're asleep. Wake up and, you know, there's evidence, itches, you got to have ointment, blah, 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 etc. Yeah, well, you know, I think I'll go for the cock. What, because you've got him now, or no, I'm not really down with being nibbled. I said I agree. I said I'd rather see them fuckers and all, and have the potential to be physically sick than be nibbled on whilst asleep. That's where I'm at. Anyway, so I think the email's got to it while I'm here. Yeah. So I do, I say, look, I haven't made you aware because I didn't think it was necessary. I've made reception aware. They've employed their technique of, trying to eradicate the cockroaches. They've been here since day one. We didn't bring them because there were no cockroaches in our lives prior to coming here. So I proceed to say why, a cockroach is a health hazard. For example, if a council employee were to specifically employed to, assess a food outlet found them, my understanding they'd be pretty much temporarily closed down till they can prove their presence is gone. They're a health hazard. This, my understanding, once they're there, they are notoriously and exceedingly hard to eradicate from the environment. They are. My understanding, scientists currently consider if there were to be a nuclear blast, they would survive because they could tolerate exceedingly high levels of radiation. It's also my understanding this temporary accommodation is considered, appropriate by Birmingham City Council. Now, and I put this there, I do not, in bold, I do not wish to receive any further offers of, alternative accommodation. We deserve, my daughter specifically, after being in 3 different hotels now over the course of this time frame, some stability in our lives, physically speaking. So I think you find that won't be welcomed. And it's my understanding, I want a yes or no answer here, please. Do you, as an employee of Birmingham City Council, working within the, temporary accommodation housing department, therefore you within the housing department, consider it appropriate for us to have the presence of cockroaches in our immediate living environment? Yes or no? Regards. Something like that, yeah. So get an email back on Jasmine's birthday. Fuck off, I ain't opened it yet. I do this. I filter things out on purpose. Because if I read all the bullshit that people wanted me to read in my life, yeah, my hand would be broken several times over because it go up against the wall, yeah. I get that annoyed with the cunts that try and piss me off, yeah. I just filter them out. I don't let them even touch me. If I read it, I'm going to have some reaction to it. If I don't read it, I know it's there, and I read it when I'm good and ready to, not when you think you want me to, you see. So I ain't ready. It's Jasmine's birthday. Last thing I want. Your first warning letter relates to... Well, firstly, it don't exist in my world. I've never received one. So she'll be saying, I've got a good idea what it could relate to, and I think it's the previous place, which was fronted and fabricated, and I was fitted up because they didn't like me voicing my opinion as I can, and it was racially motivated. So, if it is that, whatever it is, I'll justify it, because I ain't a bad tenant, to be fair, so, I don't think I never broke no rules there, and I ain't broke no rules here as far as I'm aware. Anyway, so, I was at that first letter, it don't exist. I don't want to receive your mock-up version. In my world, it won't be acknowledged. Therefore, your concerns over me keeping my room tidy, not up to standards yet, will be my first warning letter, I think you find. And I'll CC in my MP. Anyway, she ain't replied to the second email relating specifically to the cockroaches. It could. A response because she could have doubled up and contained it within there. So I'm going to have to fucking open it. I'm not overly keen, but I will. I'll deal with it when I think it's up sometime today, yeah. But if she hasn't, not fessed up, but stated yes or no, I can say, I'll be pushing it. She's got to, ain't she? She's got to have some knowledge and or awareness. If they must have some policy somewhere in the housing department on how they consider the presence of cockroaches in a person's accommodation. Is it right? Is it wrong? If it's wrong, I think you're fine. I'm not letting this go, love.